Hey guys, so it is the beginning of March, which is my favorite month because it is my birthday month, and yeah, I love that. That's the best part. And I am super excited to share with you my empties. That seems kind of like a weird thing to say, actually, that I'm so excited to show you my garbage. But yeah, I mean, I went through a lot of really neat products the last couple of weeks, and I want to show you them and give you my little review. Also, thank you to everyone who left comments and entered the giveaway. The winner of the giveaway has been announced, and congratulations to her as well. Fanny, congratulations. Please stay tuned this month because I am going to be doing another giveaway. Like I said, it's my birthday, and I am going to share my birthday love, I want to give you guys a birthday gift, so please, from me to you, to one of you, so please stay tuned for that. And yeah, I got a big bag of stuff that needs to go in the recycling bin, so let's check it out. So a lot of this stuff is skincare and bath stuff, and there's a whole bunch of mascaras at the bottom. So yeah, what is this? Rock Daily Surfacing Discs. And you get 28 self-forming dual texture discs. Oh yeah. So these are kind of like, they're supposed to be like makeup remover pads, and one side has like a rough end and the other side is smooth, and all you do with these is you wet your face, rub your face with the rough side, and then use the other side to kind of like wipe your makeup away. And these also have, I think, alpha hydroxys or retinol in them to give you like a chemical exfoliation too. I did notice that my skin looked softer and smoother when I was using these, but they really like irritated my skin, like the skin around my eyes and my eyes themselves. Like I couldn't get them anywhere near my eyes. So I kind of felt that they were a pain because I couldn't use them to remove my eye makeup, but I didn't really, like I couldn't figure out like why I needed these so much, because mostly when I'm using like a makeup remover, it's for getting rid of my eye makeup. And yeah, I thought they were okay, but I don't think I'd repurchase them. What is this? Aven Gentle Milk Cleanser, which looks like that. There's maybe a tiny bit left, but whatever. This is for dry or very dry sensitive skin, hypoallergenic, from Paris. And this is a milk cleanser, so it doesn't foam. I really like this. It was very, very, very gentle. And I kind of wish, like I think it's good if you're using it in the wintertime, because wintertime is like when your skin is the most dry and maybe the most tight. And I did like it, but I didn't feel like it cleansed as well as I would have liked. Like I have really noticed a difference. Like I recently switched from like a gentle milk cleanser. Actually I was using Cetaphil after this, but I switched from that to a foaming cleanser, and I use a Clarisonic, and I've noticed that since I've been using a foaming cleanser, I've just been getting like so much more out of the Clarisonic. Like my skin just feels so much smoother, my pores look smaller and cleaner, and I just feel like I'm getting more from the Clarisonic, and my skin in general just has felt so much better since I've been using something that foams. So I like this, but I don't know that I would use this so much anymore now that I've kind of like seen the difference. Maybe I would use this more like in the morning when I'm not wearing any makeup, just to kind of like cleanse my skin of sleep and leftover moisturizer before putting on my actual makeup. But yeah, I don't know. Albert Botanicals Hawaiian Facial Scrub with purifying papaya enzymes. That is a mouthful. This stuff was really nice. I mean, it's like one of those things that smells good, you know. It smells like pineapple. And it was nice, but I just didn't think it was that great. Like, it has like little grains in it, which I'm not a huge fan of. Like, I prefer the manual exfoliation from the Clarisonic, or a chemical exfoliator, like something like this, which has retinol in it, or some sort of, you know, papaya enzyme, or some sort of fruit enzyme mask, which would eat away the dead skin. So, I mean, I used it, I liked it, but I just didn't think it was that great. I don't know that I would repurchase it. And then the last skincare, like face thing, is the Origins Ginseng Eye Cream. And this lasted for forever. Like, I can't even get over how long I had this. I probably had this for like 6 months. And it was great. I use this every morning for my under eye area. And it is awesome. It really does help wake you up. It's very refreshing. And it's also got some, it's also pink. You can't tell now because it's all gone, but it's a pink colored cream, and it has some light reflecting pigments in it. So it's almost like putting on a corrector, like a very light correcting concealer before you actually apply your concealer. I used to notice, like, as soon as I put it on, my under eye area just, and I have really bad dark circles, the dark circles just didn't look quite so bad. It would really help to negate that blueness without actually putting on any concealer. So it's great for that. For my hair, I have run out of my Nourishing Coconut Milk Anti-Breakage Serum from Organics. I use this for forever. And I haven't really, like, I've been using argan oil since I ran out of it, so I haven't really noticed, like, a difference, or I'm not even sure if it really did anything, but I want to hope it did because I did use it for a whole year. And I'll have to get back to you more about this if I can really tell, because I haven't really noticed a huge difference since I stopped using it, so maybe it's just really not that great. But it does smell really good, so it's nice to have kind of like that nice coconut smell on your hair. Another product from that same line is the Nourishing Coconut Milk Instant Repair Treatment. This is the what do you call that? This is the deep conditioner, and I use this. This has been part of my regular hair care routine for probably like a year now. This too, but this I buy and rebuy because it doesn't last as long as this. And this, I really do notice a difference when I use it. My hair is pretty fine, and it's very like elasticy if I don't use this. Like, somehow, like, an easy way to tell if your hair needs protein or your hair needs moisture is to pluck one out and pull it. If it pulls and it's very like elasticy, that means your hair needs more protein. If it snaps instantly, that means your hair is probably a little bit dry and needs moisture. My hair is typically a little bit elasticy. It craves protein. And when I use this once a month, I use this once a week, and I really do notice that my hair is stronger and healthier, and it does also make my hair feel a little bit thicker. I guess because it just like coats all the hair with like protein. And I mean, it doesn't last forever. It probably lasts about a week, but definitely makes a huge difference. So yeah. And then I have another deep conditioner. This is the Biolage Matrix Brand Conditioning Balm. And I really like this a lot. I know I mentioned this in my products I regret buying, and for a while I didn't like it. It's sort of like weird. I had like a love-hate relationship with it, probably because I had it for so long, and for a while I was using it too often. Like, when I first got it, I really liked it because it was really conditioning, and I had just come back from a beach vacation for over a week. My hair was really dry because I had been in the ocean a lot, and I'd been using surf sprays every night to like kind of make my hair look more wavy because it was really humid there. And my hair was just really dry when we got back, and I noticed that this really helped. But then I was using it too often, and I just didn't notice it doing anything anymore. And then I kind of just like left it in my shower for a month and came back to it and started using it just only like every other week, and I really noticed a huge difference, and I started loving it again. I would definitely repurchase it. I'm not going to buy it right now because I have a huge tub of TGS Factor in my shower that I don't think I'm ever going to get through. Like, I bought it on Amazon Subscribe and Save 2 months ago, like back at the end of December I bought it. And I got an email from them just recently that was like, hey, you're going to be getting another order of this week. And I was like, I don't need this. I was like, wow, I haven't even used it. Like, I've barely touched it, and I had to cancel it. So I'll be getting another order, I think, at the end of April, and we'll see if I actually need it or not. So, all right. Anyway, that's that for that. Oh, I have one more skincare thing. Clarins Multi-Active Day Cream. It's good. It's, you know, it's a nice moisturizer. It's very hydrating. I have sort of dehydrated skin, and also I have like dehydrated to combination, like my cheeks and forehead tend to get a little bit drier, and my nose and the little area around my nose and my chin tends to be a little bit more oily. And I never noticed that I was more oily in those areas, and the drier parts stayed hydrated. But I mean, it's supposed to be like anti-aging, and it's supposed to be for like the earliest signs of aging, and I didn't really notice it did anything for me. But I don't really have that many fine lines. I have a few, like I have the beginnings of them around my mouth, and a very, very, very light ones on my forehead. And I have them under my eyes, which I don't use it on because that's, you know, I use eye cream there. And I just, like, I didn't really think it did anything. So I mean, I liked it, but I don't think it was really worth what I paid for it. And I used it morning and night. So, I mean, I thought after using it for 6 weeks, I really thought I would have seen a difference, but I just didn't. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy that again. These are both the same. These are the Lush Almond Coconut Smoothie. I went through... Whoops. Oh well. Now I have one. I went through 2 of these over the last like 3 months, and I like these a lot. I don't think they're as great as some people. I know a lot of people really rave about stuff. I don't know if maybe it's just me. I'm not like a huge fan of Lush stuff anyway. Like, I just don't really like the experience of going to the store. I find that some of the products are really expensive for what they are, and some of them are just too, like, they're a little bit like overhyped, but don't do as much as they say they're gonna do. Like this especially, like this was sold to me as being like basically a lotion for your body that you put on in the shower, and it's supposed to absorb better because of the heat and the steam and stuff. And it's not. I mean, it's basically just a really creamy body wash that leaves your skin feeling clean and a little bit moisturized, but in the winter, if you're taking hot showers like I do, you still need to put lotion on afterwards. And I mean, I like it, but I don't think it's really worth it. Like, it's $20 and it's not that great. It's just okay. And I don't know. I mean, I think it's good. If I want to like treat myself to something, I'd probably pick another one up. And keep dropping everything. And I like it for shaving, but I just think it's all right. And then last but not least, I have some mascaras that I want to get through. This one is Maybelline Great Lash. I was using this on my bottom lashes mostly, and I don't know, I had it for a really long time actually, which is probably not good. And I kind of would always forget that I had bought it for my bottom lashes, and I don't know, I just didn't think that I needed it that much. It's not great on the top lashes at all. It's really just meh on them. It doesn't really provide a ton of volume. It doesn't hold a curl that well. It doesn't provide a lot of length. It's just like alright, but I really like the small brush on it because it's easy to get those little tiny lashes. But even this, like, I'm not that crazy about it because it's like round on the edge. And it wasn't as easy to get to those little tiny lashes as I was hoping it would be. What is this one? Oh, this is the L'Oreal. I think this is like the Collagen Million Lashes. I'm not sure. This is the one with Gwen Stefani on it, if you're wondering. And this stuff was just like garbage. I did not understand it at all. It's like a mousse sort of mascara, and look at it, even on the brush you can see it's like really clumpy and kind of gross. And the bristles were not so great. Like, the bristles on the brush weren't that great. It was like a natural bristle, like a regular bristle brush. It was kind of the same story. Like, it wasn't that volumizing. It wasn't that lengthening. It just looked like nothing. I don't know. It wasn't that great. I didn't like it that much. And it was expensive for a drugstore mascara. It was like $12, I think. Or maybe not that much, but it was like maybe $10. And, oh, the other thing about L'Oreal mascaras is they just don't really react that well with my eyes and stuff. Like, I find that they get really flaky, and I get a lot of mascara crumbs on my cheeks when I use them. So, I don't know. Like, I keep going back and, like, trying new ones and seeing, oh, maybe this one will be the one. And they all, you know, people always say, oh, the L'Oreal ones are really similar to the Giorgio Armani one because they're made by the same company. You know, L'Oreal owns Armani Cosmetics. But I've tried the Armani one, and I used it for a long time, and I loved it. And this is not the same thing. I'm sorry. Okay. Then I got this. This is CoverGirl Clump Crusher. by Lash Blast. And I know this is gonna be really controversial, but I hate this too. I think it's really just awful. I will give it points for the brush. The brush is really good. It's like a plastic brush with a curve. The inside bit holds more products, so it provides more volume. And the outside bit is really good for lengthening and does separate the lashes quite well. But the formula on this is just crap. I mean, when I first got it, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. Like, it looks really great. And then, like, I would go and check it in the mirror maybe an hour later, and all the mascara was on my cheeks. Like, and I don't mean like panda eyes, like where it was, you know, I didn't have panda eyes. I just had mascara crumbs all over my face. Like, my face was just covered in little mascara flakes, and I don't understand why. And I kept trying to, like, make it work. I used this probably every day for at least a month. And after a while, and I know, like, and this thing, like, blew up. Like, I remember I was on Reddit's makeup board, Makeup Addiction, and people went freaking apeshit for this stuff. Like, there was a whole week on the board where everybody was just talking about how amazing this is. And I was like, are you kidding me? This stuff is such garbage. And I then unsubscribed from that board because I couldn't deal with it anymore. And last but not least, Revlon Photo Ready 3D Volume. I'm not going to talk about this too much because I did mention this in my January favorites. I really, really like this. I would repurchase it. I love the Revlon mascaras in general. They're all really good. And this one is just the same, you know, no exception. I like the plastic brush on it a lot. I really like the formula. It didn't move anywhere. It just stayed where it stayed put. And, you know, it was great. I just think it was really good. And that is it. That completes my February empties. And this stuff is going to go in the recycling bin. And, you know, I'm going to go do some stuff. And I'll see you all really soon. Bye-bye.